Corbyn.
I'm sure the Prime Minister would join with me in condemning both the suicide bombing attacks that have taken place on Israel and the attacks on Palestinian people by the Israeli armed forces. Will he, however, make it clear to Prime Minister Sharon that the only way for a long-term, realistic peace in the region is for Israel to withdraw from Palestine, to accept United Nations resolutions on Palestinian self-determination, to allow an independent United Nations investigation into the massacres of Jenin, and to recognise a Palestinian state. And until that position has been achieved, will he ensure that the British government ceases all arms sales to Israel?
Well, Mr. Speaker, sir, first of all, I'm sure the whole House would like to join with me in condemning totally the appalling outrage that has happened in Israel, in which 16 innocent people have lost their lives. That takes the total, incidentally, to 100 Israeli civilians that have been killed since the beginning of March. And to those people who do not understand sometimes the strength and depth of the feeling in Israel, then I hope this latest outrage reminds them of exactly the pressure Israel and Israeli people are under. At the same time, of course, it is right, as my honourable friend points out, that many Palestinians too have lost their lives, many hundreds of Palestinians. There has been a strong statement of condemnation from the Palestinian Authority about this latest terrorist attack. But it needs more than simply a strong statement. There has also to be action. And I want to make it clear, Mr. Speaker, so far as we are concerned, the British government, and I hope the wider international community, we are prepared to work with the Palestinian Authority in any way that is possible in order to make sure that they have the proper security apparatus that they require and that that is properly enforced throughout the Palestinian Authority. Because we cannot have a situation where every time it seems as if there is some hope of political progress, then that progress is immediately derailed by a terrorist attack. And unless we are going to have a situation in which the fate of any political process is simply in the hands of the latest suicide bomber, we have to make sure not just that a political process can be restarted properly, but I think now the most immediate task is to make sure we have in place proper security measures within the Palestinian Authority that allows Israel some confidence that if they start to talk, they are not to carry on suffering these appalling outrages for which there can be absolutely no justification whatever.